you want a manager to talk to me, you bring your manager here. If you want to talk to me, you bring your manager here, you idiot, or go speak Chinese with your other staff and talk to me somewhere else. Shut up! Shut up!
Racism. It's a little cringe if you ask me. I think it was a TikTok trend a couple hundred years ago. Everybody was kind of doing it. But now, even though it's faded, people still kind of do it for attention, you know? They want to seem superior to others without actually doing anything with their lives. So they pick on you for being born in a different place or just looking different from everybody else. Now, we all pretty much know that deep inside, they really just hate themselves and they're looking to take it out on somebody. But today, I saw this video of this woman just having a completely racist meltdown in a grocery store in front of her child as well. And it left such a bad taste in my mouth, I had to share it with you guys.
Speaking in Chinese, shut up. Speaking in Chinese is Chinese. Shut up. You're rude. Speak English in Canada. Rude.
Alright, as usual, less than 10 seconds, lost all my brain cells. She really needs to Google the definition of rude, because when you tell someone to shut up for speaking Chinese, I think that's a little bit rude. You know what? Let's not take my word for it. Let's Google definition of rude here. It means offensively impolite or bad-mannered. So, just judging by that definition, you're probably the rude one there, literally not allowing the other person to speak. You know, this is one of those situations I hear a lot about in, like, America and Canada, like, oh, speak English here, right? And I thought people were exaggerating it, like, you know, this doesn't happen. Like, nobody's stupid enough to say that out loud, but here we are, ladies and gentlemen, 2022, in a store. Nice. Now, let me just break down why that makes absolutely no sense. First off, she speaks English to the customer. She's not speaking Chinese to the customer, okay? That wouldn't make much sense. She's speaking Chinese to the other coworkers who understand Chinese, and maybe your husband there as well. So why are they not allowed to speak their native language to each other, which they can understand better? That literally makes no sense. I literally speak a different language my entire life and every single day to my parents, right? Because it's just easier to talk in that language rather than in English, right? So that literally makes no sense. Like, to be honest, pretty much the only argument you can make is that, okay, I'm in an English-speaking country, I expect everyone to speak English, and this person is speaking Chinese to me, and it's annoying me. That's the extent of the argument you can make there, but it doesn't even make any sense, because the only reason they do that is if they didn't know English, right? And they're probably making an attempt to learn, so you can give them some goddamn time, you know?
Who do I complain about? Shut up. You're rude. You are rude. Go somewhere else.
Ah yes, employee at the grocery store, go somewhere else. No, not me though. I might be an absolutely disgustingly racist, rude customer, but I'm not gonna go anywhere else, even though I can go to literally any convenience store in Canada, literally go out here, walk like 1 block away, go to another convenience store, and buy the exact same things I want to buy. But instead, I'm gonna tell you the customer who, the employee who actually works there, to leave, you know, while also pointing in your face, being extremely rude. You know what I actually love about this is the fact that the employee is literally making her look like a complete idiot without saying a single word. Just straight staring into her face, you know, like a disappointed person, like, I can't believe you are a part of the human race. You are a disgrace to humanity.
Who do I complain about first? Give me the number.
No, you can call our store number.
What's your store number? On the top of the receipt.
Okay, a couple things here. I can't believe they actually gave you the store number. I guess it's this policy, you know, if a customer complains, you gotta give them the store number or whatever to talk to the manager or something. Not too sure how it all works. But also, you can see the kid finally come into the frame, and you realize that this is a mom, somehow, and her kid is standing behind her this entire time while she's openly being racist to this other person and screaming in their face. Because obviously, a loving mother such as herself is going to be instilling just the greatest and nicest values, and we wonder how people grow up to be racist. Probably because of Karens like these. Now, like a typical Karen, she pulled out the legendary card, right? She called for the manager. Now, she wants to complain about that employee. Now, I'm not sure if the other person is her husband or not. I'm just going to assume it's another employee here. But I like how the woman literally gives her the store number. Like, the guy was like struggling to give it to her, and then she literally just assists her so that she's still like, you know, doing her job perfectly, even though the fact, like, at this point you have no obligation to entertain this person at all. You should just immediately tell them to leave the store, because you're not entitled to take like this amount of disrespect. Okay, you don't have to serve customers who treat you like this. But you know, it is what it is. That is the kind of industry you're living in Canada, apparently. Also, can we talk about how it's pretty much just a random customer recording this interaction, because you know sure as hell if the employees tried putting a camera in her face, she would have another racist meltdown. So but might as well not deal with that. But luckily we have this footage so we can lambaste her on the internet.
Okay, can you finish your movie?
Okay, Sharon is like a moon manager here. She said she would do it for this program. Yeah. No, Sharon wants to talk to her.
You have a manager?
Yes, that's over there.
Who? You want a manager to talk to me? You bring your manager here.
You get up.
If you want to talk to me, you bring your manager here, you idiot, or go speak Chinese with your other staff and shit talk me somewhere else.
Wow. She turned up the racist on overdrive. God damn, she used her ultimate move, her special power. She clicked the R button, bro. Ultimate ability. Okay, so for some reason, in literally every single Karen's mind, if you speak another language, you're not speaking it to converse with other people like a regular human being in a different language, but you're actually just speaking it so you can shit talk the Karen behind her back without her knowing. First off, if they wanted to shit talk you, I'm sure they'd do it in English, okay? They ain't pussies like you. Also, just gonna take a guess and say that it's probably not legal to do what you're doing right about now. When the guy tells you to get out and he's an employee of the store, you should probably get out. You'll see later that he does call the police. We don't really have the footage from after the police encounter her, but he does plan on calling the police, and that's when the Karen starts running away. Now, obviously, I gotta press F to pay respects to the kid, because my god, you are a trooper with a mom like that, dude. I would just put myself up for adoption at this point. Like, I don't know if that's something you can do, but hey, you don't want a mom like that, all right? You're gonna turn out probably a shooter or something.
Here, you idiot, or go speak Chinese with your other staff and shit talk me somewhere else. Get him somewhere else. What the hell is going on? Does he start fights with all your fucking people? Then get him in the back. That is rude.
That is rude! How dare you be rude to me while I'm screaming in your face, being completely racist right in front of your face in your store and calling you an idiot. How dare you? But you're the rude one, right? Did you just... You're like a fishbowl tipped over. All the content has just poured out, okay? You're left with nothing. Now, what's really baffled me about this whole situation is the fact that they are still serving her. Despite her continuously hurling insults at them, they are scanning her products and, you know, literally letting her buy things from the store. I guess they just kind of want to get rid of her as quick as possible, and I guess that's the way, because clearly there's no staff to like actually physically kick her out here. But I'm just saying, the amount of courtesy that is being given to you as a customer is so much more than you deserve. Like, you should be in jail ASAP. You know, I just love how incredibly insecure these types of Karens are. Like, they automatically just assume that everybody is talking shit behind their back, because, you know, that's what makes you a worthwhile individual, when you automatically assume that everybody hates you. I don't know, guys. Maybe everybody hates me because of my horrible behavior. I mean, if I'm doing this out here in public in front of complete strangers, I can't imagine what you're doing at home with your child and stuff, and what type of arguments go on there. And, you know, obviously, accepting that I am actually the problem, that would require some self-reflection and critical thinking. But all I know is mac and cheese.
Shut up and get out of here, you idiot.
Wow, she's reading my mind here. Shut up and get out of here, you idiot.
That's f***ing rude.
Can we have like a hypocrite counter on screen? What is it at? Like 10 million?
You know about what? You know about what? Him having treated by looking after speaks in a different f***ing language. You talking to me in front of your staff? That's pathetic. Get him out of here. It's rude. Shut up! Shut up!
I'm calling police.
Idiot.
What a brave woman. What an absolutely strong and independent mother we got here. Now let's just evaluate what we did in like 5 minutes, right? I taught racism to my child. Wonderful. 5 stars for that. I got myself arrested, probably, because this is a recorded video, and no chance you're getting away with this online. But hey, I got my groceries though. I got my mac and cheese, baby, let's go! Only dubs out here. Achievement unlocked. Racist, but got mac and cheese, baby. Just absolutely incredible how you still got to purchase your items after going through all of that and pissing off like 5 different levels of staff. But hey, I hope they let you keep your Pringles in jail. Anyways, moral of the story, don't have kids, bro. Just don't. And don't be racist. Bye-bye.